Welcome back, everyone. J-Bone here for Smash This Podcast. Late night on a Friday night. We got the big pay-per-view Impact Wrestling's Hard to Kill tomorrow. But we couldn't quite get to the pay-per-view without a little bit of controversy. So we got a little bit of good and a little bit of bad and a little bit of, I don't know what to think of it, but we'll cover all of it. But before we do that, don't forget to smash that like button, smash that sub button, ring that bell for notifications so that you know when more of my content hits your screen. Right. Oh, the comments are tremendous already. Welcome everyone. Terrence, Randy, the Stinger's in here. Courtney, what's up? What's good? He says we got a lot of news, brother. 2022 is already buck wild. Somebody needs to make a 2022 is already buck wild t-shirt. Put Terrence Sullivan's face on it going, what the hell? Oh man, I still remember that time where you joined me for, I forget what the hell it was, dude. We were both live react. It was a live reaction to something, some Impact, something. You just, we had such a good time. You cracked me up, dude. Oh goodness. Yeah, it's getting wild. Just critical sting. Nothing major happened, right? No. Oh God. We'll get to that, Terrence. We'll get to that. All right, so as you can see on the cover of the video here, the grand panini of the last few years has struck again. Sadly, we're not going to get an Impact Wrestling Knockouts tag team match. Yeah. So inspiration hasn't necessarily come down with the panini, but they were exposed to the panini. You guys know what I'm talking about. You can, like I said, you can't say the word out here. You just can't say it. So yeah, no inspiration at Hard to Kill tomorrow night. I'll tell you what would make me happy, though, as an Impact Wrestling fan. I want some kind of at least segment or a match or something. It doesn't have to be long, okay? It doesn't have to. I don't need like a 20-minute match. This is going to be more comedy than anything. I want Caleb with a K in one corner, and I want Jay with an I in the other corner, and these two just slap happy, just oh man. Is that what it was, Terrence? Talking Shop-A-Mania 2? Oh my god. That was Terrence Sullivan's line of that night was, what the hell? Oh, it was a riot. I don't know what I laughed more at, the event we were watching or Terrence Sullivan's reaction to stuff, man. It was hilarious. Crack me up, brother. So yeah, no inspiration at Hard to Kill, but we did get an addition to me click on the correct link here. Here we go. We're getting a 4-way clash kicking off the action on the countdown to Hard to Kill. So we got Jake Something, Laredo Kid, Chris Bay, and Ace Austin. Now, I don't know. You know what? Let me click on this article. Let me just see if it says anything significant here, because this feels kind of X Division-ish. But I don't know if it's... I don't think it's for anything. Let's see. 4 of Impact's most athletic stars collide as Chris Bay, Ace Austin, Jake Something, and Laredo Kid square off in what promises to be a chaotic free-for-all. Okay, so it's not like a... I mean, they could certainly last minute surprise us with something and say, hey, it's for... this is for a number 1 contender spot at whoever wins the X Division title tonight at Hard to Kill. They could do something like that last minute, which would be cool. But so far, nothing has been, there's no stipulation. It's just a 4-way free for all. So not bad. Not bad. Because I was kind of wondering, I was thinking about this. I don't know what I was thinking about this yesterday or today. I was like, God, they've been so up on the whole, Chris Bay joining the Bullet Club. And then all of a sudden it felt like, where'd they go? Where, what's going on? Excuse me. But the card is tremendous. The card is tremendous. If you guys haven't heard the card from this yet, shall we run down the card? Let's run down the card. Let's go to the events page. We're run down the card schedule. This is updated now. This is minus the Knockouts tag match. So we got the 4-way I just mentioned. That's new. That's on the countdown. We got the X Division Championship, Trey Miguel versus Steve Macklin. Hardcore War. Hardcore. Good Brothers of VBD versus Heath, Rhino, Edwards, Mac, and Swan. The Soldiers. Ring of Honor World Championship on the line. Damn, hang on. Let me take a swig of this. Oh, that's tasty. If you're wondering what I'm drinking here, this is from the El Segundo Brewing Company, Steve Austin's Broken Skull IPA. I've been wanting to try this for a long time. And I just happened to be at the vape shop at where my wife gets all her vape stuff. I don't vape, but I always go with her because I'm just curious because they sell like CBD stuff. And one of these times I'm actually going to buy some CBD stuff for my back because my back is horrible. I was like, I'm on pain meds, but it only does so much, It's like, and I'm not going to start heroin. So, so I was, and they just started recently selling, they got their liquor license. So they started selling liquor, and they had it's like a beer aisle. And then they got like a liquor section, So I was going through their beer section, just curious. And I saw they had a couple 4-packs of these, and I was like, "Oh, shoot, I'm gonna pick this up. I haven't tried this in a long time." You don't see this everywhere either. It's kind of one of those rare things. It's not in every store. So yeah, and I haven't had IPA in a long time. This is tasty. I like this. Not a horrible aftertaste. With some beers, you're just, God, it's like, why did I drink this? No, this is good. It's got almost like it tastes like, it doesn't taste like anything like out of the ordinary for an IPA. It's got a lot of flavor, ton more flavor than just a regular like Pabst or something. But I taste something. I don't know what it is I taste. But it's tasty. I like it. And it's not something I'm going to buy all the time either. It was like $12.50 a 4-pack. I was like, Jiminy Christmas. But 316, yeah. I'm cracking up at the chat here. Oh, you guys, yeah, all the Stone Cold references. This podcast is now brought to you by El Segundo. What? El Segundo. I love saying El Segundo. It's one of my favorite rap songs from back in the day. I left my wallet in El Segundo. I gotta get it. I got to get it. What? All right. Back to the show. God, J-Bone gets a little IPA in him and goes crazy. All right. So we talked about what's up, Mark? Mark's in the chat. Passing out over here, and Jay hasn't even started. LOL. Oh, jeez. Alex Radford says, no chance in hell that beer is good, J-Bone. Oh, it is. It's tasty. I mean, some people just drink regular Miller, Pabst, that kind of stuff. That's fine. I've been trying to broaden my taste buds, and try different stuff over the last, I'd say, decade or so. You try different things like, oh, what's this like? There's a million different beers out there. And if you like beer, why not try some of them, And I can't drink a lot, because I got gastritis and stuff. But I have been trying more lately. So. And if I like it, I'll tell you about it. All right. Anyways, enough about my beer. Back to the podcast. What else are we going to talk about? Oh, yeah. Talk about 2022 telling 2021 to hold its beer. Jiminy Christmas. Found out that the Impact Wrestling, let's see, we get the headline correct here. The Knockouts World Champion, Mickie James, set for the, you sitting down for this? You better sit down if you're not. Set for the WWE Royal Rumble. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'll read part of it. In a stunning development, it was announced tonight that reigning Knockouts World Champion Mickie James will be one of the entrants in the WWE's annual Royal Rumble in St. Louis on January 29th. The shocking news came on tonight's edition of WWE SmackDown and has been confirmed with Impact Wrestling Executive Vice President Scott D'Amore. Speaking from Dallas, D'Amore said WWE wanted it, Mickie wanted it, and Impact Wrestling's philosophy is always to work with other major promotions to create buzz for the fans. It's all for the fans, folks. Kissing babies and all that shit. So everything is signed and agreed with WWE and Impact Wrestling. The only question is whether or not Mickie will enter one of WWE's most historic annual matches as the reigning Knockouts champion. That, of course, refers to James' massive rematch with Deonna Purrazzo at the huge Hard to Kill pay-per-view Saturday night, January 8th in Dallas. And you can read the rest on your own. This is from ImpactWrestling.com. Justin Miller, Scott D'Amore, Man of the Year, right? He's been really putting this stuff together. So, Mark says Deanna will defend this kingdom. Long may she reign. Hashtag long may she reign. So, I mean, a lot of people think that. See, I've seen both ends of the spectrum after hearing this news. I've heard people say, well, there's no way in hell that Mickie James is losing tomorrow night then. I've also heard people say, well, there's no way in hell Mickie James is keeping that title if she's going to WWE. Well, I don't think she's going to WWE to stay. She was, I mean, let's not forget what happened to her on her way out. Although I've heard those characters that did that to her have been fired. The whole trash bag, stuff. So, am I jumping up and down about her going to WWE and being in the Royal Rumble? No, not really, but it is some wild news. It absolutely is some wild news. Am I going to watch the 2022 Royal Rumble? As I take a swig of my IPA. Let me drink about this for a while. I probably will not. I've been pretty, not necessarily anti-WWE. I just have absolutely no desire to watch it. I mean, there's some really shady stuff going on in that company now. Vinnie Mac firing all of Triple H's NXT guys while he's out sick. I mean, damn. That doesn't sound like a healthy relationship between father-in-law and son-in-law. I tell you what, Mrs. J-Bone, I told Mrs. J-Bone about this, and the first thing out of her mouth is, "Oh, that's interesting. Is Trips and Stephanie getting a divorce?" I didn't even think about that. How do you get back at a husband that you're trying to divorce and take stuff from? You mess with everything that's important to him. I'm not putting it out there that it's true. Please, I'm not. I'm not starting any fake wrestling news, but I've been through divorces and I know what women do. So, I mean, and the fact that was the first thing out of Mrs. J-Bone's mouth, I was like, oh, damn. I mean, big, like, it's not just wrestling. I mean, there's a bigger picture here going on. There's some, and it's gone viral now that this is personal at Trips. So that's why I said there's some shady shit going on here. As much as you may not like the WWE product or whatever, I feel for Trips because as much as I don't watch NXT, he had a great team, and I liked as much as I don't watch the product, I liked it. You know, I liked what he was trying to do. And now the company has just completely flushed all that down the toilet. It's like, oh my God, really? uh that's right, Critical Sting. They're erasing Triple H from NXT. Yeah. It's crazy. Um, but enough about that. Mark. F the nose. Oh, pardon me. Buckshot Kid says Triple H should know how the game is played. Unfortunately, yeah. He knows. He's been working there long enough. Nick says NXT was the only WE product I could watch. Yeah, for a while. Same for me. Same for me, man. But anyways, so yeah, I didn't see anything else cross my eyes as far as news and stuff. Let me double check the old Impact page here. So we got the 4-way. Inspiration is gonna miss. Hard to kill. We may get another last minute, match tomorrow. I know they've done that a few times at the pay-per-views. We get like surprise matches that they don't even announce. Like, hey, guess what? These people have a match. Okay, great. So not a bad thing. Get them on the show. Get them that pay-per-view check. Hell yeah. Oh, Mark mentions New Japan on Access TV. Yeah, and well, I talked about that a lot on TNI, and I know most everyone watching here also watches TNI. But I'll for the sake of anyone here that doesn't go over to TNI, I'll mention it because there's a few faces in here I haven't seen in a while. Then again, I haven't been on here much in a while, so I'm just getting back into the swing of things in the new year here. Really trying to do my best to be consistent here. New Japan coming to Access TV. I'm very excited about that. And the one thing I'm most curious about is how they're going to do it. And I'm not saying how they're going to do it as in, of course I know how they're going to do it, but when New Japan was on Access before, it was like weeks and or months behind the current product, which is not good if you're trying to build an audience in the US. Because then it just becomes here's the best of what we did back when. Now apparently the new original content is going to come in March, so they're working on that now. But they're going to start putting some best of stuff starting in a few weeks or sometime after Hard to Kill. Late January, I think I heard, or something. I don't know. That's when they're going to put some. I'm kind of hoping they stick. The hell's their big show? Wrestle Kingdom. Maybe some highlights from Wrestle Kingdom or something. Maybe we'll see. I don't know. The only thing I've been watching lately here and there is some episodes of Strong. And not on a regular basis either. It's highlights, clips, whatever they throw up on YouTube or whatever. But and I like the strong product. I mean, even the stuff that was just done in the studio without fans was still fun to watch. You know, sometimes you get some people from Impact in there. Sometimes you had Mox in there. The talent's great. The talent's great. Can't say nothing bad about the talent. It's just, you know, and they're starting the tour now. You know, that's great. They were just in what, Philly or something. They were in the West Coast. I think I heard they're coming to Chicago. I don't know. Sometime. I don't know. What I really am curious though about is because there's the Japan stuff and there's also the strong stuff touring the US. What are they going to feature? Are they going to feature a little bit of both? Highlights of both? Or just strong? Because seeing as Access TV is in America or on the North American continent, excuse me, I would strongly advise them to push the strong content. And I don't care if it's done similar. Excuse me, damn. Getting over a bit of a bug, something. I don't know. So, yeah. All right. Testing. All right. We're going to wrap this up soon. Content. What? That's not how you spell it, Mark. Cinnamon. All right. So, even if it's similar to how like MLW was done the last couple of years before the Panini started, you know, where they do a pay-per-view, say they shot a pay-per-view at Chicago, and then they chop that up into like 4 or 5 different episodes. Even if they did something like that, it's still pretty current. I'd be okay with that, you know? And then go to the next town, and then you're still kind of playing catch up a little bit. But it'd be a great way to show, hey, this is the US, chapter of New Japan, and it's coming to a town near you, and we want you to come see it. And this is, I'd love that. I think that'd be great. I'd be okay with that. It doesn't have to be live. I know a lot of people want, oh no, it's got to be live. Well, that takes some money and some really good production, and you're not going to get the money it's going to take to do it live. I don't think is, I don't think they're going to have that kind of money. But anyways. Terrence says he's glad that NWA is back on YouTube also. Yeah, I might check that out. I really haven't watched any of their stuff in a while. So, Bell's boy, what's up, man? He says, hello, J-Bone. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills after what's happening tonight, right? Oh, man, just fire up that Prince song. Let's go crazy. In fact, I'm even, I don't know if I should say this. I'm even kind of curious to see what that MLW Azteca is like. And that just aired, what, Thursday? I think Thursday while Impact was on. I saw a clip where Hammerstone was basically had a El Jefe up against the wall. Good old Dario. You can't call him Dario Cueto anymore. It's just, God, just that right there is just kind of, it's kind of shake my head. But I'm still curious just to see what Because damn, I mean, he is one of the best characters in wrestling back in this past decade. Seriously, the best. Loved El Jefe, Dario Cueto. Oh man, so yeah, I'll give it a spin. Maybe this weekend's winding down a little bit, and maybe I'll talk about it on Monday. We'll see. We'll see. No promises. No promises. But that's it for this one. I just wanted to come on here for a little bit and catch up a little on the news with the Hard to Kill tomorrow night. Very excited. Jam-packed card. Yes, Bells Boy. I just got done talking about it. Oh, Ronan Blue says something interesting here. He says, so is Mickey an Impact talent or an NWA talent? They make no mention of NWA, LOL. I think you pretty much mentioned it right there. So, but anyways, if she's the Knockouts world champion, that sells it all right there, right? So, I don't think we're going to do a live watch along or live, I don't think we're going to do a live reaction tomorrow. We will absolutely do a review. So, yeah, we'll see everybody over on TNI tomorrow night after the pay-per-view. And for all the Patreon members, we'll see you in the Discord tomorrow night because we'll be showing Hard to Kill for our Patreon members. So, much love, everyone. On your way out, don't forget to smash that like button, smash that sub button, and ring that bell for notifications. Why? So that you know when more of my content hits your screen. We're out of here, folks. We'll see you mañana. Take care.